Okay, so picking up where I left off, or where I was cut off at the rest of the vehicle. Sorry, not vehicle. The rest of the from the presentation. I thought I recorded everything. All right. So just diving in, I'll run through it all again. I believe I finished off with the capital structure. Okay, I'll just go through it. So my WACs, I found my debt. I'm gonna run through my links as well because they showed me what I needed to find. Okay. So first, I'm just gonna go from here, which is where I found everything. Planet Fitness, I was able to calculate some of the percentages, and I'm not sure why they haven't issued any bonds nor allowed me to go to 2001, even though the company was officially started back in the 80s. I believe 1981 to be exact. They won't let me go back to 2015, which is the excuse me, not the daily. I used the monthly filter from 2015 to 2021. Okay, I'll show where how I got my beta. I believe I already showed that one. Excuse me, I don't know what that's doing. There we go. Everything from there. Okay, we'll go back to it. So I use this website to find a lot of different percentages. I used what was being asked of me for the different formulas to find who's there. So for example, let's say the profit to asset, right? Excuse that message, this comes up pretty often. Everything be shown to me down here. Excuse me, here we go. The competitive comparison to it all. So it'll show me the percentages as well as the market capitalization. And just doing some research and just looking at the formulas, I definitely had to look at the inflation rates, which was here. Excuse me. From Planet Fitness, and I can S&P 500 be the same thing, just be a higher number, I believe. Okay, so I'm going back to my third link. I also went to the investor site of Planet Fitness to see if I can do any more digging for any more information. I went to the dividends and IRS forms. I read through all of those and downloaded some stuff as well. So the government's document, stock information, like this stuff. I found that, looked at how they were doing, how volatile they were. Even on the website, it still wouldn't let me go past 2015 or 2011 on here. It still wouldn't let me do the 10 years. See, no data until 2015 for some reason. I guess this is when they went publicly traded. Wow. 2016. So this is when they officially started going publicly traded. Even though on the Google site it shows that it started at 2015. Just to really the mid somewhat in parts of 2015. I'll pull it up next just to prove that in my findings. Okay, hold on. It's okay. They haven't issued any bonds either. But first, let me go to Google Finance so I can show you that. Okay. It's going all the way back as far as I can. The early to mids of 2015, finally up to 2016. Okay. So now we can go to the next, which is my treasury. I couldn't find anything for Planet Fitness as far as their bonds, but I was able to find the different percentages for the interest rates, the statistics for up to now. Okay, so for my next link, go on the find box, which is where I found quite a bit of some of these, not all, because I did do a lot of my calculations over in Excel as well. I found a lot of different percentages. The only thing I didn't use was the beta. I used some of the cost of equity, and of course the tax rate was always the same. Of course, my cost of debts, my weights and equities, which was that 0.2, 0.3 I saw earlier, and the 0.8s went low and the 0.7 went high. That table as well that was shown there. Pull that up. See, the 0.2, 0.3. Awesome. Okay. So it's going there. This is what I did for my WAC, and I pulled it up as well. So just calculating those WACs, which was all of this stuff put together: my cost of debt, my cost of equity, corporate tax rate, my wasted debt, my wasted equity, everything equaled up to that percentage there. There you go. Okay, there we go. See, 0.09, or if you want to round it, just 0.1. So 10%. So I also found my regressions, our residuals, which totaled out to 0.65589 or 0.7 if you want to round up. So I have my standard errors here, my adjusted R squares, my R squares, and my multiple R's for observation of 59. I also made a chart for my x-intercept, my intercepts, my x variables. I had to use this number here. Or it's my beta and everything. Show how to calculate my beta already. And if I didn't, here's the formula for right here. Mean, and I also put in the PowerPoint slide. Okay. Make sure I go through everything. And then once again, here goes my calculations and everything, how I found everything. All right. So same deal. I couldn't find any bonds, so I did do my appendix, and I used the screen for the Platinum Fitness and how to calculate in euros. I could continue to go through the rest of my. Okay. So here originally, this is where I found some of the calculations. I believe that I put it up earlier as well, but if not, it's okay. I'm just going to resubmit everything. So my calculations are as such for the numbers that I found for my weights and everything of that nature. So my total debt. Let's slide this over here. Total debt. Total equity. The cost of equity being 10.4%. Let's put that in there. 5.7. 10.4. Tax rate of 21. So calculating everything up, gave me a different number than what I got. So once I did the form according to the CAPM method, or CAPM, that kind of referred to it, that's what I found. I'm sorry, I moved it. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what I found at 1.123%. Like I said, I used a different method to find it. That's how I got to the answer that I got. My calculation derived from that. Okay. I want to make sure I showed this again if I didn't show it in the first half. For some reason, Planet Fitness hasn't issued any bonds. So even when I found the SEC.gov form, reading through all of this, going all the way down to the table of contents, trying to find what I could in the accounting sections, I didn't see anything for bonds. It did let me know the expenses and expenditures, what they spent money on, the leasing and everything, long-term debts, everything for the accounting periods that went out the accounting periods, the accounting table that I could find. I didn't see anything about bonds for whatever reason. Even found the different quotas from here, from all the way to 2010. I still couldn't find anything about bonds and why they haven't, at least as of yet, issued any.